Yeah, I think the dirt road is the Bootleg Canyon Road. Here's an alternate parking location. There are other trails here you could take to get to the river mountains there in the distance. Made my way to the top of Bootleg Canyon Road. My objective today is to first find my way to River Mountain Benchmark Peak, and then go back down and then up to River Mountain Peak, River Mountain South Peak, Black Mountain, then from Black Mountain make my way to the Black Mountain Overlook. From the parking, I'm going to head down this trail. There's the trail to the Boulder City Parkway trailhead. Here's a split. To the right is the Black Mountain Overlook Peak. With any luck, I'll be coming back down this way later today. There's a trail down there. From what I see on Google Earth, there's a crisscrossing network of trails here. Yeah, there's my turn right down there. There's a sign there. Outer Caldera. There's the Las Vegas Valley. This is April 1st. My wife and I have seen scorpions around the house already, on the outside of the house, thank goodness. So I know the scorpions are out of hibernation. And the rattlesnakes must follow here shortly. Here's River Mountain Benchmark Peak. I'm thinking about going up this way. This trail intersects a road here, so I want to make a right pretty quickly. This road merges on this other road. Here's the road I came up on, and it continues. On the left, this is River Mountain Benchmark Peak. What I want to do is I want to go up this way to get to the Benchmark Peak. Then I'll come down, and this is like the South Ridge here. Then I'll come down the other side, basically get down to this road, and then go up to the other two peaks there. I've been making my way up, continuing up, aiming for the left side of that rock up there. Almost ready to ditch the trekking poles. Put them on my backpack. I made it to this rock, coming up from that power pole. It's just kind of steep and slippery. Now I'm just gonna follow the ridge line up. Coming up from over here, I see the Benchmark Peak just a little bit in the distance. On the other side of this rock, I see the train on the leading up, very easy. Just go on up. Came up from this way, and then a little bit distance there, I see the McCullough Range. Got a short hike up here, and I'll make my way down and then up to River Mountain Peak here, and then the South Peak just a little bit beyond it. Black Mountain Peak there. Then from Black Mountain Peak, little bit of a hike to get to the Black Mountain Overlook Peak. I've made it to the River Mountain benchmark peak, and here's one benchmark. And then over here, I see a peak register, and another benchmark. My return path, or my descent path, is going to be, I think, to go up near this peak here, and then down to get to that road. Yeah, nice view of Lake Mead. Calif Range, the Las Vegas Valley. I just came down this way, scrambled down the benchmark peak. Very easy. Now I'm going to make my way around here and then down. Oh, it's funny. I swear I'm on a use trail, and I know these things don't show up that well in video. Yeah, this is a use trail that I'm on. I'm sure many people have come up here over the years. Off to the side here, just follow the terrain down. There's a benchmark peak, so I've been making my way around here. Back on the use trail. Coming down this way, just following the use trail. Well, there's a lot of spring green here, that's for sure. And I'm just going to follow the road up around here and just go up this ridge line here. I made it to the road. Yeah, it really does seem like going up this way, coming up and down is a lot easier. Well, let's say a bit easier than coming up the opposite ridge. Although I'm glad I did that. I always like to see different ways of doing things. Okay, going up here. I'm on the lake side of this tower. Just gonna follow the terrain up. I've been following another use trail. It kind of goes off to the side here and up. And at this point, it looks like it just goes up. And the peak is actually not that far away, River Mountain Peak. Slippery here. I came up this way from that tower. River Mountain should just be right up here. I am on River Mountain Peak. I came up from that tower over there. There's River Mountain Benchmark Peak. Next up is River Mountain South Peak, right over here. To get there, I'm just gonna kind of follow the terrain, follow the ridgeline down and up. If we're coming down from River Mountain Peak, looks like I'm on another use trail. River Mountain South Peak is right up here. Yeah, I've been following this use trail. It looks like it gets to the ridge over here, and I assume it must go up. Yeah, that looks like exactly what it does. Came up here. Now we're just going to follow this ridge up. I came up like, I don't know, maybe over here. River Mountain South Peak should just be right here. I'm on River Mountain South Peak. You gotta watch your footing up here. There's a complete drop off there. Next destination is Black Mountain over here. Yeah, you don't want to fall off here. That's a fast way down, but go home in a box. I've been kind of making my way south, southeast, predominantly south. And I see the train here. So I think I'll continue down this terrain and then go up to Black Mountain. And for the first time hiking here in Nevada, I do see predator scat. This to me looks, this could either be coyote or mountain lion. It's kind of on the small side, maybe coyote, next to some sheep scat. So I found another use trail. So I'm just following that. Yeah, the people doing this hike, this peakbagging, they knew what they were doing. So I'm just following in their footsteps. Reduces my risk. Coming down this way, and I got beyond these rocks here, and I'm able to see the terrain now over here. So yeah, and it looks like the use trail just continues along and goes down this slope. I've reached the bottom here. Coming down River Mountain South Peak, and I'm ready to make my way up to Black Mountain, to the top of Black Mountain. It looks like if one had to, you could go down this way to get out of here, to get back on those trails. And then to the left would be Red Mountain. If you ran out of water or broke your arm or something. I've been following this use trail up, and I see that it continues over there. But the peak should be up here not too far. So I think at this point, I'm just going to break off and head on up. Making my way up. Black Mountain Peak should be right up there. This thing looks like a cairn. Well, I'm on top of Black Mountain. There's a peak register in a glass jar. There's the River Mountain South Peak and the Benchmark Peak. Okay, to complete the loop and make my return, I need to make my way to the Black Mountain Overlook Peak. I made my way south a little bit from the peak so I could take a look at the terrain. So I need to get to the Black Mountain Overlook Peak over there, and to do that, I'm just going to follow the train down here. Yeah, and there's a trail down there. I'm sure that's a use trail, so I'm just going to follow that around. So that goes around and it must go up. I'm making my way down from the top of Black Mountain. It's a nice view here. Nice view of Boulder City. Okay, the Black Mountain Overlook, straight that way. More predator scat. I'm assuming the coyotes live in these canyons around here. That's pretty good. This use trail I'm on takes me around these rocks. So I mean, this is the efficient way to get around all these things. Nice little cave. I can imagine a coyote or mountain lion hanging out in there on a hot summer day. Just came up over here. I need to now get down there, and I do see a trail, so I'll just follow that trail on to Black Mountain Overlook. Okay, I just need to make my way down there, and then at that point it's all up to the Overlook Peak. I'm pretty much at the bottom, and so now it's going up to the Overlook Peak. I've just been coming across this way, back on a use trail. I just need to follow it up to the top there. I'm coming up, not too far now from the Overlook. It's gotten windy too. The Overlook is just right up there. Just need to get over these rocks. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. Visited all these peaks here, and it wasn't too bad. I'm on the Overlook Peak. Go into hiker mode. Get to my car, which I see in the distance here. That's a trail I went down this morning. I continue straight here. my car for completeness. I'm going to go up to Red Mountain East Peak again. I'm on top of Red Mountain East Peak. That'll do it for me for today. Get back to my car and go home. All right, finished.